you are tuning in from. Yeah, it's a live coverage that we normally do every day. Yeah, so I'm trying to at least adjust my stream so that at least I can know if we are live or not. Yeah, I hope you and yours are doing great, and mine we are very fine, grateful for the life, yeah, our creator. So it's not yours, it's not mine, it's God's. So you have to be grateful for that, and I hope you are. Personally, I am, and I'm really grateful. Yeah, so welcome. My name is Ino_Mark29, and this is where we normally tell world bizarre news or stories. Yeah, things that are making headlines. Yeah, stories. So it's about to rain, and I wish that at least it starts raining. Yeah, that is my prayer. How I wish it could happen, but God has his own plans. So my plan, we are actually also today it's 5 p.m. Yeah, so tomorrow on YouTube, so that you can at least also enjoy what I enjoyed today. So friend, my name is Ino_Mark29. Ino is INNOH, then _Mark MARK29. Yeah, that is my name, and that is our channel's name, so you will find us there. So moving on to our first bizarre story. Listen. The eavesdropper honors conversation. Yeah, you heard me correct. The eavesdropping dogs. A newly study has revealed that some genius dogs, genius is in quotes, can significantly expand their vocabulary simply by eavesdropping on their owners' conversation. So dogs can eavesdrop, like, yes, these are genius dogs, so they can eavesdrop. Now you know. So maybe if you're planning, like I'm planning, maybe where dog, I'm planning to lock this dog in the cage and denying her or him his freedom. Yeah, if maybe you try that, the dog can hear you. Huh? Or maybe when you sound like, I'm very frustrated, I'm really annoyed with this dog right here. When you say that and the dog is actually next to you, the dog can hear you. Our roof here normally makes a lot of noise, so it will be very hard for you to hear me. So what we'll do is we'll at least mute, maybe wait for it to at least ease, and then we'll continue. Though looks like it has not really began raining, but maybe I'll listen, and then I'll tell you if maybe there is a lot of noise, and then we'll continue. Yeah, I can hear it from a distance, but we'll continue, right? So we were talking about bizarre stories. That was our first bizarre story. Moving on, it has increased actually. It is increasing. Yeah, there is a hello. I can see somebody saying hi. Your name is Bob Shik. Hello, I hope you're doing great. So unfortunately, we'll have to at least hold on to that. Wait for it to at least go down. Somebody known as Chic, China and Moon, kindly subscribe. Yeah, subscribe, kindly subscribe. Yeah, I'm actually trying to read for you the world bizarre stories, but unfortunately it's raining, so which is a challenge to us. AY Garfield. AY Garfield said hi. Hi to AY. I've seen your message. Hello to AY. Yeah. So the thing is, can you read that? I'm doing great, AY. I hope you are doing good too. Yeah? Karibu. Oh, AY says you live in Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania is my neighbor here. I live in Kenya, AY. Yeah, I'm from Kenya. Kindly, AY, subscribe. Great to know you, AY. My brother from Tanzania. He says, yes, I live in Tanzania. So you are a citizen of Tanzania or you just live in Tanzania? AY. Yeah, we've only done one disaster story. We are supposed to do like, I prepared around 12. Alright, so I believe the rains are, I just want to confirm the noise or the sound that is coming from the iron sheets. So kindly bear with me. Yeah, it's actually still raining. Salam alaikum. Hi bro, where are you from? Alaikum salam. This is from Mariam Elasal. Mariam Elasal. Hello, said assalamu alaikum my bro. Where are you from? Hello to Mariam. I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. Thank you. We were going to our second bizarre story, but the rains are really creating a mess for us. It will be high. It will be very hard. Yes, I'm from Kenya, Mariam Elasal. I appreciate that. AY, I appreciate that. Mariam, thank you very much. Bye to AY, bye to. That is the reason as to why I paused. Yeah, I believe now, friend, like the rains are easing. So I believe soon they'll stop raining so that we can continue with our bizarre stories. Yeah, they're really easing. So we are at. I gave you the first story, so now we are moving on to the second story, second bizarre story, which says the $19,000 shrunk. The $19,000 shrunk. Listen to this. Police in New Zealand spent 6 days monitoring a suspect who allegedly swallowed a high-value Farbaj pendant to smuggle it out of store. Yeah, that is our second bizarre story. The $19,000 srank. Police in New Zealand spent 6 days monitoring a suspect who allegedly swallowed a high-value Farbaj pendant to smuggle it out of a store. Imagine you walk into a store, buy something, maybe a jewelry. Yeah, you act like you want to buy it, and then you look at it, take your time, look at it, like go through it, look at it carefully, and then in your mind you create the picture like, I really want this, but unfortunately I do not have money to buy it. So what comes into your mind is, I'll steal it. Yeah, so you swallow it. Yeah, you swallow it with the hoping that nobody saw you, and then you go out with it, meaning you smuggle it out. Remember, you never bought this jewelry with it. Yeah, so this happened in New Zealand. The $19,000 srank. Police in New Zealand spent 6 days monitoring a suspect who allegedly swallowed a high-badge pendant. This is a miniature wearable piece of jewelry created in style of the famous luxurious egg produced by the House of Farbaj for the Russian imperial family between the year 1885 and 1917. This was a very long time ago, 1885 and 1917. I do not think or believe that there is somebody who was alive the year 1917 who still lives up today. So this is a very bizarre story. That was our second bizarre story. Moving on to the third bizarre story. I was trying to actually listen if there is still more noise from outside, from the iron sheets. So moving on to our third bizarre story, it says occult paranoia murder. Now listen to this. In Ghaziabad, India. Ghaziabad is found in India. 3 men killed their friend because they were terrified. Why? Because they believed he intended to sacrifice them to get rich based on occultists' advice. Like, maybe I and plans to sacrifice us, the 3 of us, in order for him to become rich. So we get to know about this story. So we plan, we come, we organize, we come and kill him. Because we believed he had planned, actually he had a plan to sacrifice us. So before he achieves his plan, we will finish him off. So this is what these 3 men did in India, yeah? In a place known as Ghaziabad. Yeah, they believed like their friend had planned to sacrifice them so that he could get money. Get a bizarre story. It says tennis player checks his phone during match. Yeah, that is really very, very let me say that is very funny. Like, you are playing, you are on the pitch, tennis the star during a decisive tie-break in a match at the Open Occitane in Montpellier when he inexplicably walked to his seat, rummaged through his bag, and checked his phone before returning to play. He lost the match shortly after, leading to mid-match he takes his own break. Not that maybe the referee told him go and take a break. He takes his own break, goes through into his bag, or actually walks to his bag, opens it, goes through, brings out a phone, looks into it, and then comes back to continue playing. Like, that is not supposed to happen. Never. You see, it's like he does not respect the game. Yeah. In fact, tell me how you can take a break, your own break, and then go through your bag, take out your phone, look at it. Like, so online people are really asking themselves, like, was this guy really checking on a bet? Maybe he placed a bet, like there was somebody who was playing maybe somewhere, he had placed a bet on him, and then he placed a bet maybe on himself, like relation that is going online. Like, is it that this guy placed a bet and then decided, like, I'm going to lose this match? Yeah. So that is what people online are saying. It might be this guy placed a bet and then lost the match intentionally. Yeah, that is what is going on. So that is our fourth bizarre story. I actually apologize for the noise that is coming from outside. It's from the iron sheets. Yeah, and it's raining. Yeah, and we have to do this. We have to go ahead with our live stream. Yeah. So that is our fourth bizarre story. Moving on to our fifth. It says, a woman uses delivery service to send a sealed package. Agents, I repeat, I apologize for that. A woman uses delivery in India used a service called Rapido to send a sealed package, but the delivery agent, the contents were not specified in the source. So the source never revealed what this delivery agent found, but he was really shocked. Like, he called for the services of delivering, and then what was inside the package that this lady was sending really shocked this agent. So I plus the source of this news actually here, they do not really know like what was inside. So the source never really revealed what was inside, but now it has created more questions, like what was really inside this package, what could have been in it. Yeah. So this happened in India. That is our fifth bizarre story. Moving on to our sixth bizarre story. It says, lost class ring found after 44 years. That is a very long time. It says, a Mississippi man was reunited with his high school class ring, which he had lost on a beach trip in 1982. After it was found buried in the sand 44 years later. Our college students and alumni, to commemorate graduation, signify academic achievement and foster a sense of maybe this man might have really been like for the 44 years that have gone by. Maybe this guy might be wondering like, how did I lose it? Where did I lose it? Imagine for 44 good years, very, very excited. Yeah, you know, people are not the same. Like, what excites you might not be what excites me, right? So to him, it meant a lot when he found it. Yeah. So that is our sixth bizarre story. Moving on to our seventh bizarre story. It says, wild turkeys terrorize Wisconsin neighborhood. Wisconsin, I believe, is in the US. Yeah, I believe so. So that is the title. It says, wild turkeys terrorize Wisconsin neighborhood. And then it explains, like, residents of a southern Wisconsin town have been dealing with an aggressive flock of wild turkeys that are chasing postal workers and causing general nuisance. Yeah, this is a situation whereby maybe I, Mark 29, I'm working for a postal company, and then I'm sent to maybe your place to come and deliver maybe a letter. When I get there, I find turkeys really chasing me like nobody's business. Yeah, I cannot even deliver the letter to you, to your doorstep, or maybe to your mailbox. Yeah, they are chasing me away. So it is really to work. You come to office to work. Yeah, I mean, you come to your office, then you pick the letters, and then you're supposed to take them to the owners. Yeah, actually, I believe it's around. We are actually, today is date 5 or 6. Yeah? Date 6. So maybe there are people who are expecting their mails today or yesterday or the other day. So, but because there are turkeys all over Wisconsin, not all over, but maybe some areas in Wisconsin, so these guys cannot deliver the letters. So what will they do? Maybe they'll go back with the letters and maybe report to the office that we cannot deliver the letters because the turkeys are attacking us everywhere. Yeah. So moving on to the 8th. This rain is actually increasing. The rain is increasing. Okay. So on to our 8th bizarre story. It says, escaped emu predicts winter duration. Yeah, escaped emu predicts winter duration. It's a good for that. I do not really think whether this rain is actually going to stop anytime soon. So what we'll do is we'll end this live here, and then I'll go back into my archives, whereby I'll go and fetch a few stories. Remember, we get to story number 8. Did I even read that story? Let me confirm. Yeah, I had actually began reading it, and then I never finished it. So what I'll do is I'll go into my archives, because the rain is not going away anytime soon. I'll go into my archives and I'll look for. You see, I've been reading a lot of. Go and look for the big stories now, those stories that were really shocking, very shocking stories. I'll read them tonight. I believe, the reason as to have not been doing the night streams is because I believe the light that we have was never enough. So now that it's actually afternoon, evening, I see it's very dark outside. It's around 5:54. So I'll go into my archives, check the stories that were really shocking, and then bring them. I'll read them like around 7. Okay, 7 plus the 5 that I have, they'll make it 12. So tonight, at around maybe from 10 p.m. I'll tell you the stories. So from 10 p.m. we will be together. So also I want to now to adjust it to shoot, and then it inconveniences me somehow. I have to hurry, come back, do A, B, C, D. At times I'm late, so at least want to fix a certain time, like maybe from, and also unfortunately, but I'll try maybe on Fridays. I'll be doing it at 10 p.m. and then Fridays and Mondays 10 p.m. I want to at least adjust that. So because we were disrupted from reading our normal bizarre stories, now I've been mute. You see, such things, so they'll inconvenience us. So for now, what I want to say is that I tell you a very big thank you. You've been really supportive. I appreciate that. And also kindly, also when you come across this live, kindly subscribe live, but it's normal. It's actually nature. It's nature. There's no way you can control nature. You'll only have to work with it. Maybe if I had at least put a ceiling board on my what do you call it, my roof, below my roof, maybe I could have prevented the too much noise that was disturbing our live stream. But we will work on that. I want to thank the people who took their time to send us messages. We have somebody known as Vovshki. Vovshki said hi to Vovshki. Then we have Shaina Germany. Shaina Germany said hi. Thank you, Shaina. We have Moon said oh yeah, and okay. We have AY Garfield said hello too. Then we have Mariam Elasal. Mariam, assalamu alaikum. Hi bro, where you from? I believe I answered you. I'm from Kenya. We have yeah, I think those are the only people who sent us messages for today. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your support. That means that you've supported us. So what I'll do is I'll try maybe to find a good place whereby I'll place our camera tonight, and then we'll do the live stream. Yeah. So for now, I do not really think like we have enough time to go on with it. Whereby I'll tell you the bizarre stories that really had made headlines, that were really shocking, yeah, this entire week. So it's bye for now. Remember to take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, stay safe, and also remember to keep peace. Yeah. So have a great one.